Hey everybody, this is Laura Furumoto, and I am an independent consultant with Rodan+Fields. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes tonight. We really appreciate it. We're very excited to tell you about all the wonderful news about our company. And we're going to start tonight with a quick introduction to the company and the products. So Drs. Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields are the inventors of Proactive. I know you've heard of that name. And they actually met as medical students at Stanford, and they've had a long-lasting friendship, and now they've been business partners for many years. How did they start out? Well, they invented Proactive together, and then what they did was in the early 2000s, they began their actual Rodan+Fields skincare line, premium skincare line. Now, this skincare line was actually the #1 line in department stores like Nordstrom's. Yep, it wasn't a small thing. However, they saw social commerce happening in this wonderful trend of online business. And what they decided to do in 2008 was to go direct through people like you and me. Because what they found was that it wasn't the person behind the counter at Nordstrom's that was selling the product. It was all the people who were having these great results and experiences and referring their friends. But as you and I know, because right here in Reno, we don't even have a Nordstrom's, there weren't enough department stores and high-end department stores to go around and to give people access to the product. So as practicing dermatologists, they determined that what they could do was deliver the same type of level of skincare to everyone through online commerce that they were actually telling people about in their dermatology offices. So back in 2008, they went direct. Now, when they were at the #1 line in Nordstrom's, they actually had $4 million in sales. Now, think about all those other big store department brands, okay? They were actually $4 million. Now, in 2014, this is after several years of going direct, they made $330 million. And then in 2015, it went up to $620 million. Now, at convention, the first week of October, we learned that by the end of the year, they predict that Rodan+Fields is going to be a billion-dollar brand. Now that's huge because a lot of different reasons. #1, right now we're only in the US and Canada, and we opened up the Australian market last year. And they just announced that we'll be going into Asia, and then we'll announce which country in 2017. So we're almost a billion-dollar brand, and we're not even global yet. That's so exciting. Now, Drs. Rodan+Fields announced a couple of months ago that they sold the rights to Proactive to a little bitty company called Nestle. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's that huge global company, Nestle. And the reason they did that is to take Rodan+Fields global. They really want to have the type of level of success that they had with Proactive and make it even bigger with Rodan+Fields. So there's a lot of opportunity with this company right now. And there's a lot of growth, new products coming. It's a very exciting time. So as I said, Drs. Rodan+Fields are still practicing dermatologists. However, they have a 2-year waiting list. Now, of course, everyone wants to go and see them, right? Well, they're not the only one that has a waiting list to see them. In the United States alone, there's only one dermatologist to about every 10,000 people. Have you tried to get an appointment lately? It's just about impossible to get anything under 3 to 4 months for an appointment. So what Dr. Rodan+Fields decided to do was they took the 4 major skincare concerns that they were seeing in their practice and created 4 regimens. And that, with some tools that we'll talk about later, is the core of the product line. So I'm going to take you through those. In a minute, but I wanted to let you know, if you're actually thinking about doing this as a business, okay, being the CEO of your own company, although we have a lot of growth, there's still a lot of growth to come. And let me tell you why. Right now, we've been the fastest growing skincare company for the last 5 years in the US in terms of premium brand. Okay, that's the #1 growing. However, there's still a huge opportunity. Rodan+Fields only takes up 3% of that market. And in 2015, we were responsible for 97% of the growth in market. And we grew by 91%. Now, most of our competitors, think of all those other premium department store brands, they grew under 8%, all of them, and one of them was negative. So there's still a lot of opportunity for this business. So don't be scared, like, oh, I missed the boat, because you didn't. There's a lot of opportunity. And like I said, we're only in 3 countries right now, and there's more to come. All right, so let's get back to the regimens. So as dermatologists, what Drs. Rodan+Fields want to happen is basically they say you can turn your bathroom into a virtual skincare clinic. These are the same products that they offer to their dermatology clients. I'm going to take you through each of the 4 core regimens, and if you've done our solutions tool, it probably made a suggestion for one of the regimens and or a combination based on your skin type. And if you haven't taken that solution tool yet, you can do so online for the consultant that whose guest you are today. And if you don't have that link, they'll be sure to, I'm happy to provide that to you. Just go ahead and ask them. You could even type in a comment right now if you'd like, and they'll forward that information to you. All right, so let's start with the concept. Dr. Rodan+Fields started with the concept of multi-med therapy. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means the right ingredients in the right formulations and in the right order. And you'll see that all of our regimens are multi-step. They all have an SPF factor. So not only are we concerned with giving you the best skin, life-changing skincare, but also making sure that you're not creating further damage by sun damage and environmental factors. So the first regimen that we have is our, what we call green. It's Soothe. All the products are labeled in green. Now this is for skin sensitivity, redness, and people with allergic reactions, that kind of thing. The next is, and that's where we always start, because if you have these types of sensitivities, then we want to make sure that you strengthen your skincare's moisture barrier, because that's where a lot of the problems lie when people have these types of sensitivities. So if you're not quite sure where to start, we would start you on Soothe, and over a couple of months, then get your skin strength up to then move on to one of the other regimens based on your other skincare concerns. So then the next line is Unblemished. It's our purple line. Right now, it's the #1 premium skincare acne product in the United States. And so Proactive is the global brand. It's the mass market #1 brand, and Unblemished was named for 2015 as the #1 premier skincare brand. Now, this is used to treat acne and post-acne marks. The next is our reverse line, or our yellow line. And this is for people who are concerned about both reversing and preventing sun damage. It's for discoloration, blotchiness, and things like pregnancy masks. Like that was my major concern. It's helped me really reduce that. And then the next we have Redefine. So if Soothe isn't for you, or Unblemished, or Reverse. Now, Redefine is for fine lines and wrinkles, reducing pore size, and addressing skin firmness issues. So the Redefine line is where most of our customers purchase. It's our greatest selling line and regimen, and it comes with, again, 4 steps. It comes with a facial mask and a scrub, depending on how fast you need to get it done. Sometimes we're in a hurry and we can't use the minute or 2 to do the mask. It comes with a pore minimizing toner, and then with a day cream and a night cream. And I just have to show you this because it's my favorite. I don't even have to use my glasses for this. See, I'm going to show you. Some smart woman put PM on the top in big fat letters. I love that. So, now those are our 4 regimens. We also have an amazing amount of research and innovation that the doctors have done. And to me, that makes it really exciting both as a customer and a user of the product, as well as a consultant, because I know something wonderful is right around the corner. And so I'm going to introduce my business partner, Sierra Clark, and she's going to take you through some of the innovative tools and also the business model. So we're going to change videos. We'll see you later. Thanks a bunch.